You're a man who understands history, right? If you want to start a revolution, why not issue a manifesto? Why not show the people who you are, what you're doing?
That's perfectly understandable. Socrates wrote nothing down, neither did Jesus. You see, the problem with text is that it assumes its own reality. It cannot answer, it cannot explain.
So if you wanted to be effective, you leave no trace, right?
That's right.
Describe him.
But this was 10 years ago.
Would you happen to have a photo of him?
He would never allow himself to be photographed.
Sixth floor, walk up, work off the gut. 2 steps at a time, apartment E9, what up? They cooking dinner, garlic, onion, ginger, duck in the back room, settle up. The new shit wild, got me ready to bust a nut. Pardon, eat like I'm starving, small talk, the clock ticks. I got a split, got a gig, nah, it's nothing big, don't get up. See myself out, breathe in the doubt, sip fear from chalice. Push the ton with no malice, turn the corner like Kennedy in Dallas. Emptied out Phnom Penh, sat alone in the palace. Illiterate, so they put his name in ballots. Words spinning in my head, verses unraveling into threads. But that re-up stays stuck to the glass like a big neon sign screaming, take the cash. Hit the venue nondescript, they don't know the half. Pounds all around when I get to the back. Stage, pacing, animal in a cage. Somewhere between let me at him and let's get this over with. Declined to spliff, they took it as a diss like I waved away pics, but never wanted to bite my tongue, Professor Griff. Put my bag by the steps, hit the stage and crush the place like that's it. And never once did I take an eye off my shit. House and game, be legit, fixed rate mortgage 3%. Got a call out the blue like I just flew into the city. What's up with you? Expectations was barely hardened, so when she actually came through, pleasantly surprised like moms gave me the car keys. Stiff drinks, back to my place, garnished the parsley. Laughed when she saw that same old room. Asked if I'd ever change for an old flame, but I could tell she's playing, so I sang my same old tune. No shame in her game, told me the wedding's in June. Gone at first light, connected flight, she made the plane. I'm left thinking, like Osama in cartoon. Your whole neighborhood on stage, excessively mean mugging. Still managed to sound weak coming out the speakers. Far be it from me though, cousin, I ain't James Brown neither. Found in the wild, half docile gazelles with the finest features. Retired to the boudoir with the long-legged sativa. Fell out, rode to Damascus status, I'm a believer. Had to disconnect the receiver on that solid gold telephone. Fulgencio Batista, El Jefe, Rafael Trujillo. Came through on her wedding night, room peeping through the keyhole. Tears in his eyes, lights off, mijo. All you heard is rattling metals. She left disheveled, merrily dug his own grave, whistling as he shoveled. Clear, these wars fucking closing in. Last year I pretended to care, right now can't spare the oxygen. feet up on the Ottoman Empire, a 2-block radius at best. But the peasants still call him sire. Hold his marijuana and shoot when he says fire. No rest for the wicked. Steady hand on the spigot. Velvet glove, iron fingers. Greek myth, fire bringer. Helen of Troy, perfume linger. Even vacuum seal. Green apples, wild ginger. Spinning wood, still hands got splinters. So much hash the weed can't finish. And she lying there wide open like Congo at independence. That 70s era, Dino De Laurentiis. Lush production, red rope, hope your name's on the list. Angels on the pen, blunts in the fist. Good luck is a couple seeds in the brick, but you fucked up and seeded the bitch. Stolen whips, sitting in Dulles Airport. Long-term parking, that's cash and escrow. Rap like I'm reading off of parchments. Old school, fleeces, golden wool. For a few pieces of silver, they overlook the golden rule. Acapulco gold, and it all reeks of jet fuel. Yo. Yo.
Rough from off, 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 break it off.
Hey yo, triple bag citrus, leaking through the plastic. Blood orange classic, old fashioned. Bittersweet cherry pie, steady groove, I let the levy drop. Petty toy like spaghetti snot, gonna slide. Ready rock baton, I'm skin, bone, and carbon. Burning paper, noxious vapor, beg your pardon. Hemp, watermark step, over legal tender fiddles. Blacking out on principle, corrupt the clash digital. When simple was accessible, level we can bring it to. This memory is simple, you all in the name of love. I'm not crazy, I'm afraid, I'm awake. I'm laying 7 stories high, roll a complimentary shake. Staring out in space, sometimes I feel nothing. Mostly out of place, most days like weak punches. Uphill hustling, that rabbit out the hat, minus the crowd participation. My pain, your entertainment. Shuffling arrangement might knock you out the trainers. Unexpected changes, scheme turned dangerous. More means to mango, watch the cream Durango. Yes, that's how the game go. Break and enter, all intended victims. Name change to protect the guilty. You on the wrong side, wrong side, wrong side. Break and enter, all intended victims. Name change to protect the guilty. You on the wrong side, the wrong side, wrong side.
Barfly, glass of rye bonsai. To all my friends, glasses high. Separate the English from the Dutch apartheid. Pixelate his face in surveillance tape archives. Heavy as the head, Rastafari. Dread out on dread, mark for death, cause I. Beard like I'm on Hajj. Go hard like Old Testament God. You burning bush, they living large. That fire kush bring dough like synagogue. Ooh baby, I like it raw. Honey is true britches. Money steady faking, never move like a keen pivot. Church shoes, eyes wet with Glenlivet. Suit ill-fitted, genuflect, shoot clear spirit. Nigga lip the split, lose tail, old lizard. All else fails, he hustle hell in a blizzard. Scheme, put it all on the line. Buddy Ryan, bounty on your head, battery in they spine. Janja weed on wild horses. There's nothing on that high moral ground but more corpses.
Break and enter, all intended victims. Name change to protect the guilty. You on the wrong side, wrong side, wrong side. Break and enter, all intended victims. Name change to protect the guilty. You on the wrong side, the wrong side.
In a highball, bush league brushbacks, pockets full of pine saw, lemon peel on the Sazerac. The roaches never never dead. Big lips, the blackest the black. Came through the spot zoning like it's a suicide attack. Couldn't phase him. Handlers remotely watching the operation on doomsday. Sour flowers, my ex-girl caught the bouquet. Pool day, DA will bust through the wall on some Kool-Aid. Grown man strength, celibate but her panties leopard print. I can't call it, I'ma do Diallo why I don't carry a wallet. Knot in my sock, pot in the lungs, black on the skin. Cops on the block, hands on their guns, piss in the wind. Hot like the border, prospects dim, but I'll never go back to Georgia. Comedy tonight, foreign parking lot, booking a flight, baggage claim, heavy lifting, prescription hit like lead pipe, Incredible Hulk and glass jaw, personality cult smash y'alls. The kids got promise, a young Clarence Thomas, Whites was astonished, he spit that expertly polished, trick knowledge, book learned, good college, westernized trees, Africanized bees, Spartan green, Mateen Cleaves, please cop, police got the whole hood on their knees, traffic stop, first thing they said was you sent them to me, oldest crook in the book, a king in the rook, classic like Stalin's organs, black hand extortion, brass band plays as the hounds take their portion, ran him to ground, knocked once and took the door in.
I'm enjoying the day outside. I'm enjoying the day outside.
It came in two pieces, no arm, no breakdown, still felt like gifts from Jesus. Water in the drought. If you scared, go in the house. Married to the game, abusing my spouse. Bout it like Victor Bout. Mum's the word. Idiots open their mouth to move all doubt. I'm in the park when it's dark out. Twisted bark, hands of a surgeon. Never went the shark route, eggs from a sturgeon. Sour candy from an urchin. Ask not for whom the ravens perching. It calls for you. Tower of London when I punch in. For him, they built a supermax under the dungeon. Panopticon, octagon within an octagon. Rap my way out like word is bond. My 10% was militant. Knowledge yourself, nigga rich. Negro recidivist, Lonely Hearts Club. Apparently I'm the only rapper that didn't fuck your bitch. Yet, in lieu of respect, I'm now accepting certified checks. Wade through the crowd, swipe her hand. Shorty's unconvinced when I say I'm with the band. Urban green spaces, metal halide lamps, black green acres, good fences, pale neighbors. You can have the streets, conspicuously absent when them things start clapping. Green in the wood like absent, white flight like aspen. The hustler in me wants to give back, help kids with their fractions. Metric system, reading comprehension, theoretical math. Like if you give a dude a half, what's the likelihood he brings it back? Pop quiz, what's the line between being crazy high and a panic attack? Trick question, told son, you can run with the best of them. Years later, found him eating Jim Crow in the colored section. You wrecked him, slow horses, fast betting. Police sweep, little homies caught in the net. You probably could have done something, but you didn't. Now that it's too late, a whole bunch of predictable hand wringing. Blame the family, blame myself, or blame the system. Fact is, gun charge with 2 priors, my little cousin's going to prison.
I'm out here till I got no work left. I'm out here till I got no work left. I'm out here. I'm out here till I got no work left.
They Caught your man coming out the building. Knees in the back, arms twisted, losing feeling. Child services took custody of the children. Neighbors milling, backseat grilling, like tell us something before you start knocking out walls and ceilings. Dirty dealings done dirt cheap. I'm on the 3rd floor, fire escape, balcony seats. The roach burned discreet. Blue and red, stage light in the street. Whole scene read like Midsummer's Night's Dream. The wood sting came through on the low. Stilo of a drug plane. Empire in flames, Hirohito. It's all in the game. A moment in the sun. And son ready to name names. Knows me as Steve Biko. Rap with the cheat code. CO2 helped the sour get diesel. For laughs, he gave power to the people. Step back to watch, but ain't touch nothing like a peep show.
Big radio, smoke 'em out the spot, sizzling pop, perch high above the block, co-defendants folded. Surveillance rolling, falling off the bone, so composed, vein frozen, detailed divulgence. Hit radio, smoke 'em out the spot, sizzling pop, perch high above the block, co-defendants folded. Surveillance rolling, falling off the bone, so composed, vein frozen, detailed divulgence.
They came for me in the rainforest where I rap, it ain't no tourist. Never seen again, but I can see they earned that red badge of courage. Should've boiled the water, now I'm left to spoil your daughter, court your spouse, do little repairs around the house. Everybody's got a plan till they get hit in the mouth. A bird in the hand was how I took it, but fam went another route. Either way, gotta get behind the mule and plow patiently. When she moves, blow her back out and bow gracefully. Ever the gentleman, he left but not hastily. Nowadays that passes chivalry basically. Put my weekend in the air lazily, the smoke curl. No apparent reason, she acting crazily, but hey, that's your old girl. Owe her the whole world. Woods unfurled like rebel flags, the devils laugh. Black talons, eagles grab. The metal flash, the daguerreotype. Picture me rolling, seen an old horn, the right light, that's a Kodak moment.
Hit radio, smoke 'em out the spot, sizzling pop, perch high above the block, co-defendants folded. Surveillance rolling, falling off the bone, so composed, vein frozen, detailed divulgence. Hit radio, smoke 'em out the spot, sizzling pop, perch high above the block, co-defendants folded. Surveillance rolling, falling off the bone, so composed, vein frozen, detailed divulgence.
Met her through a personal ad, back at the Times Picayune. This is 81, 82. I was nervous, tongue-tied, she played it cool. Eyes the size of Olympic pools. Still waters, simple jewels. Conversation wanders, I took my cues. Sip wine with imagined sophistication. Stormed the castle, swam the moat, a moment's hesitation. Then took the pussy like a slave revolt.
Yes, I think you may omit the details of the seduction. They're never very enlivening. Just describe the event itself.
I left to make a sale, she stayed in bed. Soon as I returned, crooked her finger, spread those legs. I gave her head, no need for reciprocal. She can't suck dick worth shit, the scale is digital. Olivia Newton-John urging me to get physical, but I ain't had a heart. A squirter, floods biblical, the sea parts. Post-coital, cherry glows. She asked me what I'm thinking, I'm wondering what she knows. Draws no joke, start to doze, but she gots to have it. 40 acres and a mule, I'm out of practice. Played myself, Mars Black.
You're passing up the best fuck of your life.
Okay, well,
Sackcloth and ashes. Victory has 1,000 fathers. Defeat is a bastard. In the group home, Oliver Twist flipped his way to the coop with the roof gone. David Copperfield shit, Wuthering Heights. She had me working all night, union job. I got time and a half, praise be to Allah. Ignored the fact that the stories don't add up like Scheherazade.
Ooh, girl, get your heart out.
They used to clown the kid like scared money don't make money. Now they doing biz, right? That's why conventional wisdom don't do nothing for me. Marvin Harrison passed the iron dungeon. Quiet ones be the shooters. He who dares wins. I'm down here with the losers. They robbed that white boy, cause this ain't Hoosiers, and stay looking for cracks like jewelers. Pressing like army recruiters. Maneuver underwater, Afghani in the scuba. 4 Nigerians, 1 computer. Travailler, middle of the day, steak for 2, Peter Luger. AK-47 with the cheese, smoke Gouda. Only priorities is right now, the near future. Optimistic, every morning between my first sip of coffee, last digit on my scratch-off ticket. Middle passage, I had the sour ration. The rest got scurvy and rickets. Just another mission from the edge of irrelevance. I've been on that Ralph Ellison. Nowadays, flow meticulous, ridiculous embellishments.
They said it's easy money, but I just can't trust it. She said I love you, honey, but I just can't trust it. He said those is boys not to worry, just can't trust it. They said come through everything lovely, just can't.
Pedal to the metal, enthusiastically pedal crack over instrumentals. Only the back pedal when the knocks come knocking. Any resemblance to real events is merely coincidental. Motherless child, Hansel and Gretel, abandoned in the ghetto, fear not a wicked witch but a clever Geppetto. Have him holding the bag, her on stage in stilettos, separating Canaanites from their shekels. Nigga pennies add up if you the neighborhood Gordon Gecko. Wooden nickels of that sour crunch like a good pickle. More flights than Biggles, but at tonight's show he played Don Rickles. Salt on your game, kosher, for putting his name too low on the poster. Drunk as a fish harping that no respect Dangerfield. After the last drink ticket argument settles, jump behind the wheel and it's pedal to the metal.
They said it's easy money, but I just can't trust it. She said I love you, honey, but I just can't trust it. He said those is boys not to worry, just can't trust it. They said come through everything lovely, just can't.
So yo, you wanna call my father? Yeah, you want break my windows? What, you went their window? Yeah. When? Huh? When? Couple weeks ago. Here. Oh, pissed that you're a fucking rock through the window. You don't do one thing, I told you. Stay away from her. You have to do what you wanna do. One thing. You gotta break your leg. You gotta break your leg. You gotta fucking kick your motherfucking ass. Do what you want. But do it and leave it alone. That's it.
Belly up, throwing socks at the fan blades. 1 o'clock, dummy lock eyes with a Mickey Mouse pancake. Pox on a stepping side handshake. Slobs in a citywide campground. Translate, tan lions examining how the lamb tastes. Needs more saffron, needs 4 eyes where his hands ain't. Hand painted mask on, bad ascot. Tap math rock on a heartstring. Mosh like a Sasquatch larping. Seen him eat the squirt of vapid fashionistas. Bringing a can of worms, mistook for a panacea. See the regulars exude a particular brand of diva. To the basic interaction, take a local anesthesia to stomach. Amnesia beloved, reanimated but the chrysalis, splitting atoms over shitty crinkle cuts. Let me guess, another Mac, the knife, and the passion of Christ. I would rather be trapped than ice. He flexing with the tech and exit left from the director's chair. Pocket knife in a box to strike anywheres. Might break off in the pack like Uncle Trav and the Matt. Mail a couple suspicious packages back, but the mission is in front of him. Operation Tooth and Nail. Turn troops in our boots and belts.
Russian roulette relationship, step in the front door, guns to your own heads. His and her 44s, matching rubber grips, just me and my bitch. Romantic revolvers, she threatened to leave, reply,
I'd buy that for $1.
took a few weeks, but I'm back to rolling them smaller. It's the little things, the bitter flings, rebounding with the illest springs. Icarus aloft on prize for the wings. Heavy hands, Singapore slings. Good man, I appreciate a barkeeper. Keep my cup on brim and might perhaps point me towards some trim. Eye blinks, pan flashes. Suddenly the only person in the bar not wearing glasses. Keeps a flask in hand, but for that special someone might pass it. The modest man takes his meals alone, close to home. 2 glasses, coat to Rome. Slipped out unnoticed. The tip was decent. Nods good evening to policemen passing the precinct. Must have already made quota. Crocodile tears, PW both them. Maybe I should have stuck it out instead of going home to a sofa. Arrived by a chauffeur, dipped in a jack-o'-lantern, arm in arm with the slat and shot from the hip. Excuses in the holster, extended clip, one in the head, and I ain't stopped squeezing till I knew it was dead. I hate driving at night, just increase the chance quality of life gon' flash them misery lights. Stay home, write that Richard Price. When the script don't flip, right back at it like a neighbor on the pipe. Pick up, drop off, pick up, drop off. It's just a job, but you can't never knock off. Getting old, going soft, and just seeing things for what they are. I'ma die up in this car, hunched over the wheel with a big roll of small bills, tray full of ash, quarter tank of gas, dog-eared photos taped to the dash. 18 years pushing this cab, from bush dimes to cushion a bag. Youthful crime to this is all I really have. Flash high beams on the boulevard of broken dreams. Oh, you don't know it? Last exit off the road to riches and diamond rings. Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Hear right. Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Hear right. Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Hear right. Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Hear right. Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Hear right. Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Hear right. Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Hear right. Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Hear right. They told me,
Woods, you need a new free project every month and a half. And moving forward, the publicist only accepts cash.
something to think about while I drive. Like when you connect the tie, introduce you to the new guy and he's 25. The meter runs, release reefer in lungs. Now we're cooking with gas. Good times? I ain't have fun. Seems like everybody else had a blast. Your last tape was half-assed. Few weeks past, your man's already got the microwave on rehash. That's what's hot on the local thoroughfares, huh? Fuck it, I'll take you there. Red light, the beast just stare. Watch you try to play it cool. Everybody plays the fool. Sometimes hit the corner like you playing pool. 6 to 9, moving goalposts when folks change rules. No reason to rhyme. I compete with great vigor within the lines that are painted, nigga. So I'm out here graveyarding, narrow margins, pathetic pantomime, gray gardens. Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Hear right. Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Hear right. Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Hear right. Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Hear right. Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Hear right. Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right? Write the rhymes they wanna hear, right?
When a guy gets hit by a train, not run over by a train, when he gets stuck in between the platform and the train, you fall in between, you ever see a little space? Yeah. You fall in there. Now what happens is when the train is coming down, it spins you around. And what happens is when you're waist down, it spins you around. You know, it actually like folds you around. Now what happens is when I push that train off your body, the bottom part of your legs spin back this way, and all your guts fall down, and you die in less than a minute. You're dead. You're alive.
Yeah.
Your heart's beating, your brain's okay, but then we have to explain to them that your balls are facing the wrong way.
This is what's gonna happen.
So what happens is once we take the airbags and push the train off you and try to get you out of there, you're gonna die in less than 2 minutes. So you want to speak your life, you want a priest, you want this, you want.
Webster's describe Webster. That's a short person. Yeah. I once played the fool at a Doom show. I really thought it was him, cause I stood back a few rows. Angry people threw bows and crushed a few toes. It was like a live production of the Emperor's New Clothes. Promoter rappers book me gigs at new venues. You get there and there's just a few menus. A fucking employee rocking a grin like a Cheshire cat. I'm wearing a jester hat, sitting there watching them cut up Pepper Jack. The rap fans are the net of the fucking biggest ones. Steady letting baby faces mark them for hitting runs. A bunch of fool players, learning new prayers. None of them showing you how to be your own soothsaying oracle. At least take turns like a two-player portable. Play the mark or play the carny. Stay in the dark or host the party. Write the play or play in the park like a child. Shit, I be watching Soul School like an old fool. All up in the wrong castle like Mario and Toadstool. I'm from the globe, fool. It's also a pronoun. Bought the deep some land in the South Pole, Snowtown.
Once, shame on you, fool me twice, I'm lame. Cats is nice with the game in this record lane, not. Still I managed to get strung along once I brung a song to the tabletop and headed flop. Wasn't for the lack of opportunity knocking, just a lot of empty promises and half-hearted talking. Even paperwork don't seem to hold a lot of water, never seeing sales reports or reports of my slaughter in retail land. I've tried to expand, done a lot for the cause, but the rebel gets slammed. Doors never opening out, the initial work promoters holding out on the dough. I'm thinking this'll work. Every time I sign on the line, at least try to flex optimism and see the shine. I get idle text. One of these days I may really wake up, but for now they keep fooling till my band break up, and that's tough.
Same room as our first date, relieved, finding no need to lie about working late. Nervously paced, looking in the mirror, you look great. Easily 10 years younger, I could be 38. Petals on the duvet, I picture her face at the years of roses on nightstands. When I take her hand and say you can be an honest woman, I'll be your man. One finger to her lips, don't say a word yet. Champagne on ice, I'll take you away from all of this. You don't have to put on the red light, a single passionate kiss that shows me you had the same knot in your chest from years of wondering, maybe, and what if. It's not that I don't love my wife and kids, but this is it. The happiness, I'm waiting by the window like Malcolm X. Courtyard by Marriott, room 26.
Just as real as I imagine. Honeysuckle root all on my mattress. I want you forever if you asking. Infatuated vision in this blackness. Matchstick memory, candlelight, shadow play. Unfamiliar energy, welcome it. Before night since we last connected. Confessions, otherworldly pleasures in your presence. Possess me, sessions in succession. By the moon exhausted, dreamy baby awesome. Climax cumulus, union of like mind. Sidetrack illusion, I'm not truly in right mind. Demon spawn polluted, I'm consumed. The fool of denial, nighttime intrusion concluded with deceitful smile. Waking hours, eyes open, a cold towel covered in sweat and bile. Doc shook his head, look over my file. Long time sufferer, a silence, awaiting her arrival.
When I looked into your eyes, I saw walls filled with fear.
We don't even understand freedom anymore. We are a country that is headed towards socialism, totalitarianism, beyond your wildest imagination.
Because I'm rich in ring prowess, flush with technical skill, and extremely well off when it comes to wrestling ability.
They do interviews, veins bulging out the neck. Mock outrage, or is they really vexed? Anybody's guess. Facts don't matter, make them twist and shout, much beating in the chest. Popcorn buttered, feet up, eyes glued to the set. It never gets old like pro wrestling for NES. They be going off the top rope, suplex. Pay-per-view to your double wide and duplex. A swing and a miss, but he still hit the deck. Badly choreographed, cheap shot, meet the press. Logic is a foreign object, and who cheats the best. Yells the loudest in the snake pit, issuing cowardly threats. Working crowd with oil pecs. Emmanuel Goldstein on screen grotesque.
Come on down the aisle with your flag waving, with your music playing, and all your little fans standing in the shade.
You must get a weapon. You must have a weapon. You must get any weapon that is legal to have and keep it in your house. And not worry so much that you're going to use it to kill yourself.
Can I finish, please? Yes, all right. Please. Absolutely. Death threats against my children.
Wriggled out the 8 count, razors in his mouth. Steel cage matches, the ratings keep going south. The heel blazes roll to perfection. Steps on toes, came out throwing bows at your section. Apply the sleeper hold, just in time for election. Talking heads tap the side of their nose as it grows. Catch a tiger by his toe, wag the dog. 1,000-pound gorilla in the room, fresh meat in the claw. Bring home the bacon, high on the hog. Pull stuffing out the turnbuckle, brass on the knuckle. Fan favorite, HGH in the muscle. Are you not entertained? For this, better men, crippled and maimed. It's all in the game. Grab the mic, hit your mark, spit those scripts. Pretty girls on the screen showing some tit. Folding chair to the spine, clothesline to the jibs. Dry erase battle lines, one eye on channel 9 like Can I Live?
Roll us into a new global government, environmental fascism, dictatorship of the banking cartel.
Kathy, get off my phone! Get off my phone, you little pinhead! I don't care! You people don't care about the trillions! Get off my phone!
You're a hack. Integrity! It's like Jacques Cousteau trying to find a dry spot in the ocean. I've got no damn integrity! You think I got so far?
I was born with a golden spoon in my mouth. Nobody likes that. It's the old adage, you like to hear somebody's doing pretty good, but you don't want to hear they're doing better than you. You see, and the bottom line is, my whole career, I've always done better than anybody else. Only because of one reason. I was born with a golden spoon. I inherited the ability, I inherited the money, I inherited the God-given best looks in the world today. And with this, I dress myself in ultra suede, I dress myself in cashmere, yeah, I dress myself in $100 pleated slacks, I dress myself in alligator shoes, I wear a $15,000 Rolex, I got Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, the biggest house on the biggest hill, on the biggest side of town. You know why I got all that? Because I was born with a golden sword.
They say God remakes the world every day, but the amount of good and evil, he never changed. It's said that you pay for what you do, but to see bad men buried with honor is nothing new. Often hear hard work is its own reward, and that the world's promise to the meek and the poor. I take that like a kiss from a whore. I take that like a kiss from a whore.
High concepts written in the cold sweat. Fever high like the price of gold get, or high capacity clips for the grandfather tech. What you expect with the black president-elect? Warned them, fight next time, but they fucking slept. Yet, I still felt bad when your mother's wept. Existentialist question, like blood or crip. Seats catches mid soft in the gutter whip. Petite bourgeoisie, whole power, butter grip. Clandestine meetings, foreign government. Money up front, signed over to publishing. Whiskey needs cigars blunt. We talk circles. Oak panel study discussing how and when to murk you. They say God remakes the world every day, but the amount of good and evil, he never changed. It's said that you pay for what you do, but to see bad men buried with honor is nothing new. I often hear hard work is its own reward, and that the world's promise to the meek and the poor. I take that like a kiss from a whore. I take that like a kiss from a whore. He's a vet with no stripes who changed sides twice to save his life. Still got spotted, pulled out the crowd and shot twice. Women avert their sight. Stray dogs lingered as the body lay in the street till night. Illustrating the might of snapping the right finger. Changing pitch, expression on face, a brief gesture that holds weight like a snitch at the bottom of a cold lake. Anwar Sadat death parade, warm coke sipped in the shade. He dreams of the day women guard him like Gaddafi. Bedouin tents, Amazons and epaulets, Tunisian property. Mom used to say if you're gonna do it properly. Everything must go is how the sign translate. Approximately 300K in the suitcase, give or take the price of monopoly. Utilities and railroads in Baltic states, we made a mockery of all you held dear, from Good Hope to Cape Fear. Manila envelopes, Anglo-American De Beers, for he's a jolly good fellow. 3 cheers. Fuck. They say God remakes the world every day, but the amount of good and evil, he never changed. It's said that you pay for what you do, but to see bad men buried with honor is nothing new. I often hear hard work is its own reward, and that the world's promise to the meek and the poor. I take that like a kiss from a whore. I take that like a kiss from a whore. Through the looking glass, Robert Mugabe watches Bob Marley perform Zimbabwe, filling out a body. Fresh out the bush, still see the bodies. Pompeii, history will absolve me probably. Botched robbery, Tupac in the lobby. True believers, Ian Smith on my left. Dying breath, cursing these niggas. African chest in the beds of dry rivers. A stick traces plants in the silt. Angolan land, but the links Cuban built. Neat trick, now China owns the dam. Your blood still gets spilt. Game sold like an AIDS quilt. Daniel Day, crazy straw up in your milk. There will be oil. Dragon teeth sowed in the soil. Planes overhead, day and night. Les Miserables, he did it for a crust of bread and paid the price. I rep my era, bridge the gap between Marichera and sweatshirt. Paperback secret sharer, admittedly it ain't his best work. Network Hakani, ISI let them boys cook. Deplorable, but truth be told, we all love to see the white man shook. They want it one way, but it's another. 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 They want it one way, but it's another.